Welcome to this edition of Continuing the Dream. In our last episode, we shared with you the latest dreams taking shape at our newest town center coming to the Villages, Eastport. A very exciting new concept bringing everything we love about the Villages lifestyle into one great location. And as my dad always said, you ain't seen nothing yet. Today, we're on the campus of the Villages Charter School, where over 21 years ago, our community celebrated its grand opening. We want you to join us this edition where we learn more about what's to come for our employees and their families that are dedicated to serving our villagers every day. A world-class community like the Villages takes a world-class team of dedicated individuals who create, nurture, and serve the community. And the Villages Charter School has helped us attract great employees, the best of the best who support and serve our hometown. To give us a look into the future of our schools, let's talk with our school superintendent, Dr. Randy McDaniel.
Almost everyone can kind of agree on education for their own children is incredibly important, and obviously education for all children is important. So the folks that got together back in the late 90s and said, you know, this is something we want to do to kind of get outside our comfort zone and put a school in this place and have it be focused on and centered on the workers of all the different businesses that put their heart and soul and life's work into building the villages. I don't think it's ever been replicated. There have been a couple others, but nothing like this, of course. And I think the proof is in that it's been successful, both in the volume of people that want to come here and have come here and hopefully will continue to come here, and in the success we've had. And so as the development goes south and as new businesses open, we're going to have more and more families move to the area and more families that hopefully want the charter school to be their education solution. I mean, most successful charter schools do have a long waiting list. We've tried really hard not to do that as we've grown over the years. In our 21 years, we basically were under construction for the first about 15 or 16 years of our existence as a charter school. Went from, you know, the fall of '99 breaking ground on the first school to about 2013 when the last technical phase of this northern campus finished. So we were under construction for 14, 15 years solid just to keep ahead of that. And we've, you know, obviously filled to capacity now, and so now the only way for us to grow, we're kind of landlocked here, the only way for us to grow is to expand. And that decision was made a couple years ago, and now we're ready to really see it come out of the ground.
Thanks, Randy. There is no doubt that a quality and caring education for our families brings peace of mind. And where we choose to live, work, and play, as well as raise our families, has never been more important. That's why our teams are hard at work, designing an all-new place for families to call home, Middleton by the Villages. Middleton will be located in the central area of the expansion of the Villages. It makes perfect sense to now have an additional K-8 campus to the south, to complement the K-8 campus to the north, as well as an all-new state-of-the-art reimagined high school to bring it all together. Surrounding the schools will be a community offering a variety of residential family housing with shopping, dining, and recreation for our employees and their families. We had a chance to gain more insight from my son Harper and my niece Devon, who have both been working hard with the teams responsible for thoughtfully planning this community for our Villages families. And why did we name it Middleton?
So the history of the name Middleton, when we got together and we sit in the back of our workroom and we try to come up with all sorts of new names, and we like to look back at our family's history, and Middleton, Ohio is in our family's history. So our family had a brewing company there, so we thought it would be really fun to name the new town after that and hopefully bring a brewery to town.
You know, I think one of the things that is unique about the Villages is that you know, it takes world-class people to run a world-class retirement community. And our grandfather recognized early on that in order to do that, the thing that parents and world-class employees care about the most is their children's education.
Yeah.
We have wonderful neighborhoods such as Oxford Oaks, Spring Arbor, Oak Meadows. We also have people that come visit their parents here in the villages that say, gosh, I would love a place exactly like this for my family.
Yeah.
And we really believe that's what Middleton is going to bring with the association of the two schools, the K through 8 and the high school, as well as the downtown area, the actual Middleton area, and then the surrounding housing products. It's really going to be a place for all that help support making people's retirement dreams come true, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to serve the community. If you're just starting out, just getting married, want to buy your first home, you're just moving to the area and you want to buy your first home, or you're a little further along in your career and you want to buy your last home before you potentially move to the villages, you can do that here. So we're really excited because it's the first time we've ever offered such a wide variety of housing specifically tailored for families. So that's going to be something that is unique to this area, and it's something that we know that we need to do.
This will be the first time that we've built our charter schools within the neighborhood. So our families then can walk to work or walk their kids to school and then walk to the downtown and go to work, or golf cart rides. So it's very walker friendly. And the exciting thing is we will obviously keep our K through 8 off 466 in the north, and we'll have a new K through 8 down in Middleton, and then those two schools will come together for one high school. With this high school, obviously we've doubled the class, we've doubled the size of the high school, our gyms are bigger, our sports complexes are larger.
You know, I think one of the unique things, and as you talk about some of those features of the school, although Middleton isn't going to be directly within the villages, it's going to be adjacent to. We have already found our booster club, which are residents of the villages, support our schools like you wouldn't believe. Our residents donate tens of thousands of hours of their time to volunteer at the school. And it's really exciting to meld those two things together and truly create a backdrop for a community where people can come together and enjoy each other's company, they can raise their children, and they can feel great about the place they're doing it within. So that's really going to be super exciting. Yeah. I know I'm excited to work down there. I'm excited to have that opportunity. We love what we do. We love creating spaces for the villages, but this one's pretty special because our children are going to be able to participate and enjoy the facilities.
Yeah, so some fun things too about the downtown for the families is we're going to have hopefully a splash pad, and bring some tenants that are family oriented, maybe a daycare or a tutoring center. Hopefully have your own little grocer in town, and so everything that these people need to have the hometown feel of raising their kids with a small town.
Now, is there an age restriction on the splash pad, or adults?
I would think adults are welcome.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's exciting.
Everyone likes to splash in the water.
Thanks, Devon and Harper. We appreciate all the planning your team has done for the families of our community, the next generation of dreamers. Middleton, where our past meets our future. So right along that 470 corridor, which we now refer to as Central Parkway, you'll find the all-new Lifestyle Center, Eastport, as well as the expansion of the all-new Wellness Village, which is still in the planning stages and yet to come. All of this will come together in one active center of connectivity. Eastport, Middleton, and the new Wellness Village, which we'll be sharing more about as construction and planning continues. So if you or someone you know is interested in learning more about Middleton and looking to stay up to date on the progress of this all-new family-friendly community, visit us at www.thevillages.com/Middleton and add your name to the list for updates on what's to come. Until then, we'll see you next time as we continue the dream.